What up, tube? What are we doing today? This go here. So we're gonna take the new door, or one of the new doors that we got for the 53. We're gonna mount it up. That way we can just actually get it on the car, get something out of the way in the garage. I'm gonna pack up all those extra parts, put them in this bin along with the glass. And then we're going to try, hopefully, it's warm today. Well, it's a hot summer day in Texas, late August. So I'm going to clean, dust the floor. There's a car missing here. You know, the Porsche's not here today. But we're going to crawl under there. I'm going to take a look at the frame, and I'm going to tell you why later. We have a option number 2 for what we might want to do with the chassis of the car. So making a little bit of headway. Wifey's busy with a very busy semester this semester, sorry. So we're going to jump ahead a little bit and at least get some of the stuff out of the way in the disassembly phase and the planning phase, so we have a better idea of what we're getting into. I'm going to set everything up. You already know how to take the door off. The other house should be quick, right? All right, if you hear the fan, I'm sorry. It's hot. I want to run the fan. This is where we're getting to. Get your tools sorted out, because when you have a door hang and you're working by yourself, if you have a buddy, use it. Get them to hold the door while you get everything propped up. I'm solo today, unless someone comes by, but get everything laid out. I know that this is one of my 6 bolts for the door. These are the original ones, and it's a 7/16 head. Let me double check. Sorry, 9/16 head. I'm going to reuse them for now. We're going to end up getting new stainless steel hardware for that. Got my ratchet, and then also my electric ratchet. So we're going to start them by hand, give them a couple turns. I might just go straight to the electric. Get some gloves, because this is metal and there's no rubber or anything on it. You do not want to cut your hands on old metal. And, well, there's the hinges pulled out. There's the little stool I used last time, and I put a couple of 2x4s on it to hold the door up high enough to try to align it to there. And it doesn't align perfectly, but once I get a couple of the bolts in, we can adjust it from there. Let's get going. All right. I got it aligned. It's not bolted on yet. I just want to show you all how I did it. Obviously, the height of the vehicle matters. This is where we have ours. It's not going to work exactly if you're working on an old car like this, but try to be safe. The nice thing is that once you get this on, this bracket, or sorry, this hinge goes in through the door right here, as you can see it there, okay? And that prevents the door really from falling further back or anywhere. You can see there's a lot of junk on it to vacuum and clean out. And then this one right here, we're going to line up to the holes and get the bolt in. So that's next. Alright, look at that. It lines up. Obviously, we're not in the final trim, so, but being someone else's door off another 53, I say we got it pretty dang close. You saw the struggle to find those bolts. I ended up vacuuming the inside of the door. There was a lot of cobwebs and stuff. I had to stick my hand in. I'll show you here. You saw probably I stuck my hand in there to align the little bracket behind here to get these two guys to line up in there. So it worked. We're there. We got a door with no trim, well, one piece of trim, no glass, old piece of paper. But yeah, I say I was pretty successful. I'm glad we picked up these doors. Look how nice that is. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty darn good. Not bad for the first try, huh? Alright, I'm going to clean up a little bit around here. I'm going to sweep up, and I'm going to go into the car. Quick tip, I didn't show how I did it, or I didn't you might have seen the jack in the film. We jacked this up to help align the door, you know, give us a little bit of lift while we propped it on the stool with the 2x4s. That's it. Time to go under. Alright, so we're under the 53 here, and just inspecting the frame rail, something we haven't done. This one looks solid. There's your drive shaft over there. It's got oxidation on it. It's a 53. It's been sitting outside, but it doesn't seem like it has any major issues. The body mounts look okay. I mean, I don't know how those bolts are probably going to strip out, but we're going to change them anyways. I'm going to go sweep on that side over there and jump under there to make sure that rail looks as good as this one. Leaf springs I don't care about. That's all being changed. Leaf spring mounts can be changed. I'm looking at the frame. I'll tell you why in a minute here, but I'm going to go to the other side. All right, this is the other side. As expected, cobwebs, same amount of surface rust, nothing going through. The last inspection, and I'm not going to do it today because I don't have time, because the Porsche is coming back tomorrow, but I'm going to take the fenders off and check the front side of the frame rails. Now, from what I've already looked at, when we had the hood up, they're okay. And I mean, just looking from this angle, they look fine. So, what are we doing? This is what it looks like. Why are we checking the frame? Now, originally, in the introduction of the car, I got a cobweb in my mouth. It's kind of gross, right? Well, in the introduction to the car, we said, hey, we're going to put a new frame under this. Well, starting to look at cost and what the car is intended for. This car is not going to be raced. As much as I'd love to autocross it, it's not going to be autocrossed. Okay? We're going to have fun in it. The intent is to build this car so we can drive it anywhere we want at normal highway speeds, modern highway speeds, not 1953 highway speeds. So, looked at a couple options. Top of the list, whole new frame. 4-link in the back, coil over all the way around. That's the most expensive option. Option number 2, well, the only other option, the frame looks like it'd be a good donor for this option, is a Mustang 2 front suspension, rack and pinion steering, with an upgraded leaf spring and shock package for the rear. We'll drop the car right where we want it. Coilovers in the front. Balanced it out in the back. Refurbished the existing frame. TCI makes a really cool Mustang 2 front end conversion, which isn't hard to put on. I mean, it's not easy, but we can do it. So those are the options we're looking at. Doors on. Other door can't go on because there's an existing door there. I'm going to sort through those parts, bin them away so they're not out and about. I'm not going to bore you with that. Thanks for coming along on the adventure of the door. And what do you think? Should we put a new frame under it? Should we save about half the price? Not half the price, but quite a bit of money. Thousands of dollars that can be redirected into other parts of the car. And just do a Mustang 2 front end, assuming the frame is as solid as it looks. And it does look pretty solid. So right now, we haven't decided yet. The mechanical end of the car is up to me as far as choosing the right parts, but has to fit inside of a budget, and the budget isn't just this car. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I did a little bit of work. I got a lot more to do. We'll get back on it soon. Have a great week. God bless.